Let's talk about how drama is created. First of all, you cannot control what happens outside of your own self in your life. The world is made as a muddy Rubik's Cube. It is made to be a crossword puzzle that we have to figure out. It's made with plenty of mud and mess so that we get entangled and in trouble, and we have to figure our way through it all and find our center, our clarity, our strength, our way to deal with our own fear, and the way to love our own inner self. So there is drama in the world. Sometimes it's peaceful and sometimes there's drama. And the world will alternate. And if you just sit waiting for the weather to change, it may change in time, but it will always change back. So what do you do to keep an even keel? Here's one thing that I've found useful. You work on the keel in the boat. You cannot change what happens on the outside, but you do govern your response to it. So you focus on what's going on inside yourself, inside your mind and inside your heart. The first step is to know yourself. Listen, write, talk with people, a therapist, someone professional, or a family member or friends who can listen and help you hear yourself and see yourself. It takes a lot of courage to really let someone say, you know, you're doing this. You know, you have this repeating thing. You have this pattern. It's good to hear these things from someone who does have your best interests at heart, and someone who's clear themselves. You do mind who you trust, but someone trustworthy, these conversations can be very valuable. But there's another thing that you can watch inside yourself and know. In Hinduism, there is a concept called Bimba Prathibimba. It means, in Sanskrit, an object and its reflection. An object and its reflection. A pomegranate held in front of a mirror. There's the pomegranate, and there's the reflection of the pomegranate. What is the mirror? The mirror is pure glass with silver backing. Just pure and empty, and it reflects whatever appears before it. In some ways, the mind is like this mirror. The heart, your own consciousness, is like this mirror. It's a pure thing. It is just energy, conscious awareness, energy. Have you ever tried to focus on your awareness, but not your awareness of something, just the fact that it is awaring? That feeling, that little breeze of the mind that is awareness. Not awareness of love, awareness of gratitude, awareness of pain, awareness of that bitch over there who stole your sandwich. Just the awareness itself is the pure mirror. And as we go through our day, all of these objects appear before us. And I don't just mean things. I mean events, people, situations, and plays of life, like events. Your toast that you've just buttered perfectly and are so looking forward to having with your tea falls off the plate and hits the ground butter side down. You get a raise. You've been convicted. A friend has said, "Oh girl, no. Oh, you just fucked up," and has cut off communication. Someone has told you that you're sexy. Someone you like. Someone has told you you're sexy. Someone at work and it was inappropriate. All of these things appear before the mirror of your consciousness. And what does your consciousness do? Really look at that. What happens when something on the outside does its thing? What happens on the inside? Your consciousness throws up a reflection of what happened on the outside. A feeling, a reaction, a thought. Apple pie. Oh, I love pie. I don't like apple pie. A death. I am so distraught. I can't believe this person is gone. I'm lost. There is loss. I'm a victim to the whims of life. How unfair. Someone has given you their phone number and they look good. Oh my God, I'm so lucky. I'm so fortunate. Look at me. I must be sexy. I'm good looking. I'm affirmed. Oh, I really want that person. They're so hot. I really want to love them, but I never get people. They'll never be interested in me. I'm not their type. I'm not in their league. All of us have different responses based on who we are inside. The things happen, and these reflections of the things come up in our mind and in our heart, in our psyche. Bimba Prathibimba, the thing and its reflection. We're the mirror, and it is in us, in our pure glass, that these reflections are happening. And these reflections happen according to who we are and what we've been through. In Hinduism, there is a word called samskara. It sounds like the word scar in English, and it's not too different. It means a karmic impression. It means that all the things that have happened to you in this life and in past lives have left an impression in your consciousness, and that flavors who you are and how you react. For example, dogs bit you when you were a young child and were scaring you and chasing you, and you freaked you out completely. And now every time you meet a dog, you get very nervous and skittish. You don't like dogs. That's an impression. The dog appears before you. You go to a friend's house to eat dinner, and they introduce you to Chumley, their dog, and he's very friendly, and they say, oh, he's going to love you, he's very friendly, and he's wagging his tail, and he barks as you come in the door, and he barks, and he barks, and he barks, and he's happy to see you, and you are freaked out, because this largish dog with the big teeth is barking at you, and it's just, you know he's friendly, you get it, but it's just too much. You're having a reaction. And what is actually happening? A dog is barking. Bimba Prathibimba, the thing and its reflection. So that happens, right? And it happens with all of us. Someone puts ice cream in front of you and immediately comes up, I'm a lucky boy or girl. I'm going to have something good. This is now something for me. Well, how is this useful in lessening drama, Sister Unity? The point is, you are not the reflection. You are the mirror. And some of these reflections are fine and you're comfortable with them and you're happy. And some of them are unpleasant. And it's the unpleasant ones that often inspire us to look at these reflections and say, what is the difference between what I'm falling into and this drama and this feeling? Oh God, are we really going there again? I don't want to go there. I don't want to have this experience. Well, the experience is inside yourself, so you can go, wait. This thing happened, and now here's my reaction. Sister Unity was telling me about this. It's a thing and its reflection, its reaction, and this is all in me. That I can't control. That's just going to do what it's going to do. But this is mine. This is in my feelings, in my head. Well, let me acknowledge it, and because it's me, I'm going to say, yes, okay. I get why you're doing that. I respect you. I respect that. I get it. But you're over here, and I'm over here. There's a part of me that is conscious of this and can watch this. And I'm going to sit here and watch that. Doesn't mean I'm not going to have my feelings. It means I'm going to have them and recognize them, and I'm going to know the difference. I'm going to know the me of me, and then the stories that happen when this thing happens and I react. And if you keep watching this, you'll find that even pleasant things, really pleasurable things, are also these reflections and these reactions. Have you ever had the experience where something wonderful has happened and you've dove headlong into it, and after a while you've come out and you're like, I don't know where I just was. I just ignored my friend because I was on this trip, or I forgot my homework, or I was just somewhere that was really pleasant, but I was away. And while it was pleasant, I recognized that I was away. And I'm not sure if I want to be away. I'd like to be here, now, me. Well, you can look at the reflection and acknowledge it and know it and value it, because it's part of your life story that you're living. It's part of the play that you've been cast in. So it is yours, but you can see it and you can know the difference. You are not the reactions. That little space between your reactions and your sense of self, just that pure breeze of awareness, that's the whole difference. That's enough room to separate you from drama. Thing happens. The mirror reflects that thing according to these samskaras, the sort of tune of the strings of your piano. They're going to bing, make the happy note, or bing, make the sad note, or bing, make the anxious note, or bing, make the in-love note, based on what you've been through and who you are and how you react to different things, different stimuli. And then you watch the reactions. And you remember, this is a reflection of that event. And I'm over here, pure and centered. Always remember yourself. You are pure and centered. Take time in quiet to look at the pure, centered awareness, breeze of energy of your own mind, your own awareness inside yourself. And the more you do that, the more often you do that regularly, the more you will know it deeply and in your heart and mind, and the more that will bring you strength and peace. This is my wish for you. Peace of mind.